oh, you should hire him for your Bullets team, right? There's a little disconnection going on right now for your men's over
Yeah,
40
my
team,
over
right?
40 team could definitely use the help. They want to play a 4-3-3, and I want to play a 4-4-2.
Craig, listen, there might be a reason for that, but it's funny how it's amazing where I felt the most chemistry on any team with my old timers team.
Yeah.
Because we've known each other for so long.
Yeah.
You know the tendencies and the issues and everything else. And so it's a lot of fun to plan a team with chemistry.
Yeah, that's what. Well, at this age, that's what it's all about.
Yes.
The chemistry and the fun we have.
I guess my question is, as you've been doing this, just a final
Yeah.
question. As you've been doing this throughout the years, have you found the different generations of, I mean, obviously the coach has to initiate
Yes.
getting the connections, but has the data changed, interestingly enough, in all the time you've done this, that you've seen signs of certain things and it's led to, is it interesting?
That's a great question,
Yeah.
Brooks.
Yeah.
I think that I'm sure if I was talking to somebody
Yeah.
who played in the 60s and I mentioned this, they'd say, well, that reminds me of how things should have been, could have been.
Yeah.
I think the same thing, but I don't have enough data
Mm.
to show the difference. I think what is emerging
Mhm.
is more of a leaderless team.
I could see that,
Right.
where everyone's
In terms
just
of-
on the same plane.
Right. So
Yeah.
in other words, there isn't anybody that really stands out.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we need to talk about what does it mean, that the importance of stepping up and leading.
Mhm.
And so it's almost as if the naturals
Yep.
aren't as frequent as they used to be.
Yep.
Right. And so now you still know that there is this potential. So now we're talking about emergent leaders
Mhm.
and what do we do to help them become stronger, better leaders. So the job of a head coach, I think in these days, and I know that they won't buy that, is to really create leadership systems.
So much involved. I mean, take it for granted, really, from teams I've played on. But now I go back through my memory of teams that I've played on 20 years ago at Michigan State, and it's
Yeah.
like, wow, we could have used that. Wow, we could.
Yeah.
That would have made a difference.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was a no-brainer
Wow.
for me when Damon told me about it to use it at Lawrence Tech, and it was a no-brainer. It's unfortunately we didn't continue with it, but you just see that it's like you said, it's a piece of the success, but it's a huge part.
Yeah.
It's a huge part.
Absolutely. No, to me, it's this. You've seen and watched organizations and teams with amazing talent
Mhm.
totally get outperformed by team that have a strong, unified system, understanding, and support for each other.
Yep.
That's what chemistry is.
So important in the culture of sports.